Hello there, everybody. Welcome in to a new little Isaac series is the word that I'm looking for. This is a rotation streak. Many of you might not even know what a rotation streak is, so let me tell you. We start with this guy right here, whose name is the game himself, Isaac. We start with him, and then we rotate around the circle until we make it all the way back to Isaac. And we play all those characters, and we see if we can win a lot. And we're going to win a lot, and then when we lose, we're going to be sad. Basically, it's going to be modded as well. We got a bunch of mods on here. I'll run through them quickly. Compatibility hack goes with Revelations, not Anti-Birth. Anti-Birth soundtrack mod is good. Better doors, makes doors look pretty. Color stat icons. Custom stage API goes with Revelations as well. Eden starts with modded items, which is cool. Eternal items, it's like 70 items that gets added, and a lot of them are a lot of fun and very good. Higher chance of getting said fun items, which is good. Hush drops Eden's Blessing. Gives an incentive to go to Hush. I like it. Makes the next run interesting as well. Jacob's Ladder synergies, just some more fun stuff for that item. Never Breakfast. So the D4 and D100 can be used over and over and over. Me, myself, and I, because I'm cool. Revamped Special Rooms. This mod was broken for many months. But I think it's fixed now. There was an update in October. So we're going to see if it breaks, then it breaks. Revelations, obviously. Fake ID, which is a card that takes you to the black market. I like the item a lot, the mod in general, so I put it in. And then Straw Pack, which adds a bunch of other fun stuff. So we're going to hop in as Isaac, and then I'm going to talk about other stuff. There's a lot on the brain right now, so you got to cut me a little bit of slack. Here's your seed, AGY81K21. And now I'm allowed to breathe a little bit. Aaron Gordon yeets 81 kids to one world, basically. There you go. So, what is a rotation streak? What can you expect from it? What is going on with the Isaac series in general? Like, what can you expect from it? Can you screw off, please? I'm trying to do an intro to the dang series. And you give me this chasey Burning Man to start. Son of a gun. Balls of Steel, that's very good. Here's the deal. So a rotation streak, a lot of fun. It's generally considered to be one of the harder streaks that you can do, besides just like a straight keeper, lost, Lilith, etc. kind of streak. So we're in for a tough time, but a good time. I expect this to be a lot of fun. The nice thing about rotation streaks is obviously you get to try out a lot of different characters, and at times once you kind of complete all your post-it notes, you fall into this never playing as certain characters kind of thing, and that's good and bad. You know, obviously having favorites is a fine thing to do. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to enjoy playing as certain characters, but you know, if you're trying to be a well-rounded Isaac player, it's valuable to play as a bunch of different people and get that experience playing as them. So this is good. I mean, we get to try out a bunch of different characters, get to play as people that I might not play as often. You know, I'll actually be forced to play as Azazel, even though I will not want to when the time comes, simply because it's just an easy character and I don't like him. But there's a lot to like about rotation streaks. I know that, oh, damn, dude. I don't really want this. But if I can find a secret room, like so, I can happily accept that. I would like also to do stuff in that room, because we can get, we can get a tinted rock and also coin tiers, greed tiers, whatever they are, which are pretty good in general. A little bit extra money. But, let me grab this. Let me go re-roll that. The nice thing about streaking, and many of you know this, that my like, passion in Isaac lies in streaking. You know, I love the aspect of trying to string together wins. I don't know what this is. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Wake me up, and Isaac. I don't know what this item does, so it's going to be a crapshoot as to whether we even figure it out. But we will see for sure here. But as many of you know, my passion for Isaac lies in streaking, even though I do a lot of weird stuff like the of Isaac stuff and mod spotlights, and everything else of that sort. My passion in this game really does lie in just playing the game and stringing together wins to get fun combinations and fun items and just seeing what I can do to bust Isaac wide open. So I'm excited for this. You know, this is what I want to do. This is what I enjoy doing, and I'm gonna do my best to do that and to successfully show you guys some. I'm mad. I thought that was a shot. That's a poor play. If I've ever seen a poor play, we probably could have gotten like 20 cents from that secret room if I had used that bomb differently. So, I mean, it's just an awful play. I'm gonna play this thing. I know I shouldn't play it yet, but we're gonna risk it. Oh, absolutely, 100% good. This is a crap room for this, and we do not actually have the damage means to successfully do this. But we'll see what happens here. What else is going to go on in this series? So obviously we'll have some conversations about Isaac as a whole, just because, you know, we're going to be playing as different characters. There's strategizing, there's figuring out what certain modded items do, like this wake me up thing that I'm sure will be activated eventually, and I will completely miss what it does. Rotten cheese, moldy cheese, HP up, and temporary help. I'm assuming it just means I got the blue flies out of it. That's fine. Let's head on down. There's probably something we missed on that floor, but ask me how much I care. I don't care right now. I'm good with rocking my moldy cheese and getting the hell out of here. What? Why? It's wake me up inside that is doing this. But my question is, why? Is this an item? Why is spawning like 7,000 enemies a thing that you're allowed to do? It actually does, like, it duped every enemy in the room, but made them have less HP. No. It's a big no from me. I'm gonna be honest. Hit the golden buzzer and get me out of this hell. Oh, dude, it's actually the worst. There's too many people in this room. It's horrible. This is the worst item in the game. Congratulations. You have found the worst item in the game. Do you want a cookie or something? What is this crap, dude? I don't want this. You better give me like a big old slap in the face or something at the end of this to make me feel happy and content. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad, dude. I'm actually angry. Do not, in your right mind. Oh, yeah, right. Honestly, yeah, right. Uh-huh. For sure. Entirely fair. Thank you. Revelations, you better hope to God this isn't you that did this crap. You better hope this is Eternal Items. I don't know the mod author for Eternal Items. I do know you people, though. If this was you, Revelations team, I'm angry. I'm angry. So, I'm probably gonna lose our first video. Happy series. Jesus Christ, dude. Well, we'll do our best. I'm not gonna promise anything, though. We'll figure it out. Let's talk a little bit more about what you can expect, since I got rudely interrupted by my life ending. You can expect normal Tyler commentary, you know, stories, everything. I highly recommend, if you want to hear anything in particular, you know, me talk about anything. That's the catch, is you get double items. It's still horrible. Like, I want to just emphasize how bad this is. It's really, really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. In no way, shape, or form am I happy about this. Double items are not cool, but we're about to fight a double boss fight, and that can go straight to hell. I'm gonna be honest. It can go straight to hell. I probably should have taken the heart as well, but we're not gonna talk about that. Tinted Rock. Give me double the stuff from that, too, if you would like to. We're gonna do that. Here's the deal. So this is the next thing we're gonna talk about. I've said here's the deal a lot so far. Oh, it's only one boss though. Okay, you know what? This is better. This is better. It's still not amazing, but it's better. Oh, you suck. But honestly, you really think we were getting a double deal anyway? Well, let's be real here. We ain't getting jack squat in terms of a double deal, but 2 items here would be awesome. Oh, you don't. You suck. Here's the deal. I said it again. We're not going to do revelations every run. You know, the revelations floors on every run. I think it's an awful idea, and it's a really good way for us to lose our streak. Obviously, those floors are hard. I'm not going to sit here and pretend they're not. We struggled to play as them when we were just, like, messing around and playing. Doing them in a legitimate streak, no thank you. It's just not going to be fun for me. So, on runs where I feel like we're well fitted to do the revelations floors, I'll do them. You know, I still enjoy doing them. They're a lot of fun. But it's not going to happen every run. And this is for sure not one where we're going to do it because we have the item from Satan's butt crack. So we're going to get the hell out of here. Boy, I mean, I just don't feel good about anything on this run. I don't feel so good, Mr. Isaac. Got a lot of HP, but this is more of a garbage can't run than a garbage can run. Because I'm not sure it's possible. But we'll see. I will do my damnedest to crank out a victory here. But gosh darn, I'm unhappy is all I'm going to say. Eternal Items mod author, if this was you, shame on you. Revelations, if this was you, you knew better. You knew better. Thank you. Thank you. It's going to require us playing strategically to get through these rooms. It might affect the commentary of the run. I'm going to warn you that right now. If you were looking for Tyler to go ham on sandwiches to start out this this streak, think again right now, because Tyler's got to fight for his friggin' life. But what did I gulp? Did I have a trinket? I wish I would have taken this bad boy before the gulp, but it's good. We are a little bit better right now. Is it my imagination, or are we playing better? Some of these rooms actually become easier with more in them. Like this room, we're gonna have bombs going off. I lost my devil deal chance. We really need devil deals, dude, for this. Either that or good item rooms, one of the two. And you know, item rooms do have double the chance of giving us good stuff, I suppose. So that's fine, but big oof right now is all I'm gonna say. So it's kind of an overview of the series, you know, this and also the series starting tomorrow, which I'm not gonna spoil for those that don't know what it is quite yet. They're gonna be very commentary driven. It's just who I am as a person. It's how my commentary goes, and I know you guys enjoy it. So like I said, if you want to give some suggestions of stuff to talk about, that you might want to hear me ramble on and on about, just feel free to leave a comment about it. I read all comments on all my videos, even ones that are old. I try to respond to most people that merit a comment. Obviously, I'm not responding to people that comment first because you're the bane of my existence. But as a whole, I like hearing from you guys, and I want to cater this series around you as well. You know, you're the one watching it. Sure, I'm playing it, but you're half the battle here. If you're not watching it, then what's the point? If a man can't scuba, then what's this all been about? So we'll roll and kind of play things as we go, figuring stuff out. No, neither. I will take this. And then probably gonna wait. See if I can get another reroll here, and then reroll that. I'm not overly, now that we have the ability to get a bunch of items, I'm going to milk that as long as I can. This is a run that, it's a good thing we got this crap early, is all I'm going to say. Because getting this, like, on the depths, and then not having double items, and then having to go do this crap in the womb, actually sounds like, you know, death exemplified. We're going to get double items for the next 3 floors, which, you know, that's 6 items if you do math correctly. You know, and even if some of those items are okay, you know, we'll be sitting somewhat pretty. I don't know, man. I'm still a little bit, like, flabbergasted by this crap. I would have never expected that this is what this item did, but you live and you learn. You do what you do. We actually just got, like, mad consumables from this room and mad HP. Too bad a devil deal is still relatively unlikely, but, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. Smelter is not good. I did just slam my body into a fire. We're not going to talk about it. Hell, car battery doesn't really do much if we intend on keeping, I'd take Mom's Key. If we intend on keeping the D6 long term, let's go fight the boss, get this over with. 46% chance of a deal. It's actually not bad, in general here. If I can not get hit here and keep that at what it is. Here, take that. Thank you very much. Excellent, dude. Fantastic work. I have no idea what this is. Red matter, concentrated brimstone. What does it do? He asks. No idea, they reply. It was a damage up, I think. I got nothing, dude. It could be anything. It was a 2 heart deal though, so you better be good. But boy, a lot of this series is gonna also just be learning what these modded items do. Over time, I'm sure we'll Okay. Okay. So occasionally I throw out brimstone. I got you. I got you. Sure, why not? I'll roll with it. I wish I could control it more. Because right now it's very random. If it's luck-based, then I suppose we'll start trying to get more luck on this run. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Let's go re-roll our item item, and then we'll get the hell out of here. That's kind of everything you can expect from the series, by the way. I don't know what this is either. Midas Lament is a damage up, sort of. Maybe damage up based on how many coins you have. I don't know. That's everything that you're going to expect with this series. Let's talk a little bit more just about life in general. So I know that I've been away a little bit recently, just in terms of having a lot of content on the channel. Honestly, I'm more than happy that you hit me right there. Just don't hit me again, because I'd like to keep a 33... Well, I've been hit again. I'd like to keep a 33% chance at a deal here. But, boy, I'm taking many hits right now. Luckily, we have, like, an absolute butt ton of red hearts. This might just be a run that we gotta brute force our way through. You know, rock, yeah, we're definitely getting damage from, picking up money here. Oh, but we don't have money. Okay. So money goes in, money creates damage. It's an infinite money equals power. Is this what you're telling me? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not angry about that. I feel like this is another good item that we got early. If this is permanent damage upgrades, dude, boy, this could spiral really, really easily, depending on if we can get a game break here. But there's no way of us getting blank card, unless we get it from a secret room. I don't know. This is a whack one. There's a lot to think about right now on this run. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. It's been a busy couple of weeks in general. Oh, dude, I'm taking so many hits right now. My brain cannot handle all of the crap in these rooms. But it's been a busy couple weeks. I've had a lot going on. But I'm excited, you know, to start up this series and then start up the series that comes tomorrow that I highly implore all of you to check out and enjoy. Oh, dude, I understand. When they're in the creep, they turn... Oh, we have such a godly scenario here. So when they're in the creep, they turn into things that drop money, and then that money just creates damage. We have like an infinite loop of damage as long as we do rooms. Oh, I hate it a lot. Thank you. Dude, it's so possible for us to get an absolute butt ton of money. Why'd you have to spawn? More? Oh, dude, how did I get out of that? Why did you have to spawn more people in this room? And why you spawn actually like a ton of people all the time? It's fine. I will place bombs into you because I'm a simple man. I lost my Devil Deal chance, but who friggin' cares? Just get out of this crap alive. We found our item room. We haven't, dude. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We still have a nice two item room. Why did I take this? I don't want this. I'm frazzled, man. I'm frazzled. Take this. I found pills. Take this as well. Health down is so bad. It's so bad. Let's go to the library first. This is borderline for sure bookworm. Depending on if we play our cards right. Yeah, for sure bookworm. Pop that first. Item room is nowhere close to us. There's bookworm. Realistically, there's no reason for me to re-roll those. Well, you know what? There is a reason to. Sadly, those were not the reasons. But that's okay. Let's head to our item room. I feel like our HP is actually very low right now. And this is actually another Satan room. We might die here. You gotta crowd control the bomb dudes. Stop. Boy, I would give, like, my left tooth to figure out what the hell our HP is right now.
Do a modded streak, they said. It'll be fun, Tyler, they said. Oh, make sure you take the pill before bed that makes everything double in the morning. Oh, it'll be fun.
Yep. It's been a lot of fun so far. Really enjoying my time doing this streak. Just as I said, I love streaking. So much fun. I'm being a little bit facetious. This is at least like, oh, it'd be so good. It'd be so good. We can get it too. Like, we can get it pretty easily, actually. I don't want whatever those items were. It was farting baby and insert something else here. I suppose I should take the insert something else here item. Just because it might be good. Do I lose damage if I get hit? Is that what's going on? I feel like I've collected enough crap to merit being fine here. Okay. Take this. Yeah, take this. We're gonna go get all that money. That should give us, like, a stupidly massive damage upgrade. Like, possibly all the way up to 7. Close. 6.5. That's a positive, dude. Like, look on the bright side of life here. That's a positive. I'm not sure we can get... No. We're not going to be able to get a charge on our thing here. Unless something goes really well for us. Which, when has anything ever gone well for us? So, not fully expecting this. I will go to the shop. I mean, the best case scenario here is a greed fight. Oh my god. Okay. Thanks for being the greatest friend ever. Now, just drop money. The one time I don't want Steam sale, dude. Don't drop it. You absolute magnificent beast. And where to find them. Get this. Soul Heart. Now we go back to the item room. And when we re-roll there. Boy, this is a tense run right now. I don't know if you can feel the tensity of this run. Is tensity a word? No, it's not. Tension in the run. But, I'm feeling it a little bit. A little bit right now. Take whatever this is. Green contact. Couldn't even tell you what it does. And then mini mush, which is okay. If anything, a speed up and a range up is not the end of the world for us. Let's get out of this floor. I'd say that this was actually a very good run right now in terms of our damage, our items, that kind of stuff. But I'm a little bit frightened, is all I'm going to say, for the future here. The infinite money upgrades, at least seemingly infinite money upgrades, is still beautiful also. This weird physics voodoo that I was doing right there. I love every friggin' second of it. That was amazing. But if you could never give me that room again, I would not necessarily be angry at you. But we're good. We're good. Allow me to get back to the normally scheduled program here. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It was family weekend at my college over the past weekend, and it was very nice to see my family. I went to a dueling piano show, which, for those of you that have not been to a dueling piano show, first of all, I would highly recommend it, as it was a lot of fun. It's like, there's two dudes that sit at a piano. What is a skateboard, my man? Skateboard, ride, but don't break your legs. What the hell is this? I'm not moving right now. Why would anybody ever take this? Also, can I get the hell off of it? Yo, I'm trying to get off. Okay, it just goes away. Look, that's great and all. I'll be re-rolling that item room, for fairly blatant reasons, I think. But dueling pianos is pretty cool. It's two dudes that sit at two pianos that kind of face each other, and they take requests and they just play for however many hours they want to. And it was a nice, like, two and a half hour show, and you know, we were able to just make requests of whatever the hell we wanted them to play, and they'd punch it out and do it. Being me, I submitted a request for Africa by Toto, and oh, I love this, and I don't know what the hell this is. Laser Mine. Okay. Okay, yeah. It's a great run from a damage perspective. But keep in mind, we still got Satan on this run in the form of, okay, yeah, I mean, this run is very, very good in terms of our damage, but we still have some major issues called duplicating crap in every room. But we'll figure it out. Being me, I obviously submitted Africa by Toto. They did play it. It was very good. I have a clip of it. I'll put it in Discord, maybe, if somebody wants it. But they were solid. I also submitted a request for Come On Eileen by Dexy's Midnight Runners. It's a song that's like, come on Eileen, da-na-da-na-na-na, da-na-da-na-na-na, da-na, everything. You in that dress, oh, something, something. It's a very rapey song, honestly. And now that I'm thinking about it, maybe the family-friendly dueling pianos is the reason why they didn't play that song. It's got such a good beat to it. I thought it would have been a good song to do. But I didn't really take into account the song is horrible in terms of, like, its meaning and stuff like that. So, yeah, maybe that for the better. Plus, like, so if you've ever heard the song, that's actually the worst placed bomb I've ever placed in my life. If you've ever heard the song, then you would know that you actually can't understand a word that the people say in that song. So maybe they just genuinely didn't want to have to even look up the lyrics to it, let alone, like, say what the lyrics meant, because by golly, it's they are bad. It's very rapey. It's very rapey. But yeah, I mean, looking back on it, probably not the greatest scenario and song that I could have done. But you know me, any opportunity to bless the rains, we gonna bless the rains. So, got some Africa in there. Socks with Glass is very good. It's basically a massive tears up whenever we're moving. This is a very good run, chat. It's just that stupid item at the beginning. If we didn't have it, we would be rolling right now. And I can finally see my HP for, like, the first time in 17 floors. So thank you very much for this. You're beautiful, and I love you. What are you? I can see forever. That's okay. And we now have a battery charge, which is also okay. The nice thing is, oh, it's like so okay. It'll be so good when we have it active, obviously, but you know, the D6 we use a lot, so, and we want to use it a lot. So I suppose if we find an item that's a good active item replacement that can be useful by just sitting there, then I might implore taking it. We can't get anything from there. We're in anti-money mode. It's honestly like, it's an interesting way to play the game, not being able to get any money. You know, obviously we're getting money, it's just it's being used for other reasons. We got so many battery charges. I love it. We will be doing some massive amounts of re-rolling on this floor, and it's gonna start right here. Science Infection's too good to pass up. Bumbo is good enough to pass up. I don't care for Bumbo to begin with. You all can hate me all you want, but it's not a great item. Look, I know I got rid of Dark Bum too. I'm not a big fan of Dark Bum either. It's probably an item I should take on a run like this, but screw it. I don't need it at the current moment. Give me one good reroll right here. Spider Butt. It's bad. Damn, dude. Struck out on that one. Probably should have taken Bumbo, if I'm being realistic. You know, I'll eat my words on that one. That was the best item out of that bunch. But I genuinely did not want it. So, oh well. You win some, you lose some. You live and you learn. What can I say? But no, I mean, dueling pianos, guys, going back to this. They were incredible. Library card, no key required. Oh, okay. No key to get into a library. That seems like a very niche trinket. Because how often do you even get a library? Let alone not have a key to get into it? Seems a little bit excessive. No, so many mom hands. But, I'll take it. That's fine. This run, all of a sudden, it's as if there's no issues whatsoever. Give me double the enemies. See how much I care? Because we have, God Run from Godville right now. Oh, it doubles the chests. Can you imagine if we have an item in both of them and we just got 4 items for the price of one banger by picking up a crappy item, basically? That'd be damn nice. But the one guy suggested during Dueling Pianos, he suggested Lose Yourself by Eminem. And everybody was sitting there like, okay, really? You think that this guy sitting at a piano is about to bust out Eminem? This guy busts out Eminem. And like, it's not even a race thing at all because, you know, Eminem's white, obviously. But this little scrawny white dude busted out like a phenomenal Lose Yourself. It was incredible. I don't know what this is, so I'm going to take it. The Monolith. Cry out to the other side. It's actually frightening. Hi. Oh, okay. So it triples my shots? No, thank you, honestly. This seems like another active item. No, Karmic Vessel. I don't know what you do either. Just go. We might pop the Joker immediately on the next floor or use it in a boss trap room or something like that. But we've made it to the womb. That's a step in the right direction, I suppose. There's a little bit of lag. Look, this is why we don't heavily mod the game. Because I'm rocking a 1070 Ti inside of my rig. That's like, you know, top 10 graphics cards out there. And Isaac still can't handle like 5 mods. It's just the nature of this game, dude. Google supercomputers could not handle all of the mods that people want to throw at this game. It needs optimization and repentance, dude. But that's beside the point. What an absolutely hell-ridden room. Also, for sure, that Karmic Vessel is giving me brimstone when I get hit, is what it seems like. I might be wrong, but I think that's what we're rocking here. What are you? Mint Gum, this is so good. And the animation on it is even better. So this freezes enemies, and it has Isaac chewing gum as the costume. So look at that crap. It's amazing. I can just stand here while everything explodes around me. It's beautiful. So I'm not going to say this is a one run because, look, we've done this crap time and time again, and I've thrown away perfectly fine runs in the final floors, but boy, we're somewhat unstoppable on this one in terms of our items and our damage as a whole. You know, and the more floors we go through, the better we get, because we just continue to get Larry's, but we continue to get money, which just continues to give me damage, and the process repeats over and over. And getting hit and having that happen is just amazing in every way. So continue to be a god to me and give me this good stuff. The sounds are frightening. They're actually piercing my ears to have everything be frozen, and then, like, that piercing sound is awful. But I'll suck it up for the sake of this beautiful damage we are dealing. It's a happy day for Tyler. This is Mom Fight, correct? No, we'll be heading down to no, it's not Mom Fight. It's only Womb 1. I thought it was Womb 2. That's my bad. Give me a Spirit Heart, please. Thank you. I will go here. The one on the right is an active item that does weird things. I don't want it. I actually really don't want either of those either. Let's just go. We'll head on down. Obviously, HP is a little bit risky at the current moment, but not really concerned because our run is so good. You know, all I need to do is actually pay attention for like 5 seconds, and we'll be good here. But another thing that, like, massively irritated me during the Dueling Piano show was a guy asked for Circle of Life from The Lion King. Okay? And or was it something else? I can't remember, but you know what? It still does my point here. People don't like Disney music ever. And I get, like, you know, Under the Sea, yeah, is bad, okay? Nobody wants to listen to that. But we're talking, you know, when you're dealing with, like, Lion King or Tarzan, where you got Phil Collins and Elton John doing the music, these songs are genuine bangers. Like, this is the most solid music that you can have. Don't get angry about, you know, Disney music sucks. But then you're listening to, you know, Lil Yachty or something like that, when, you know, we have a complete masterpiece soundtrack written by 2 fantastic composers, you know? And it really, like, Lion King is a top movie of all time. And you know me, like, I'm a big Disney fan, for those who don't know. And I'm always going to support Disney in most cases. Lion King is legitimately, like, well known as one of the best movies ever in the history of ever. Like, ever, you know, top 100 IMDb kind of movie. And a large part of that is due to the fact that the soundtrack is so friggin' good. And it's because Elton John wrote it, and Elton John is so friggin' good. You know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this crap out right here. You know, when you have amazing person make music for amazing movie, everything's gonna be amazing. You know, it's like Lion King, good. Elton John, good. Elton John doing the soundtrack for Lion King, good. You know? It's fantastic. So don't hate on my Lion King. It really, like, soundtracks, and I'll take it, why not? Aladdin, so good. Book of the Dead, also okay, but not what I need. I'm gonna blow you up. And I'm gonna reroll you into Death Mask. Don't know what it does. And genuinely frightened, if I'm being honest with you, because Death Mask doesn't exactly sound like the kind of thing that you want to have on a nice Friday night, but to each his own, I suppose. Absolutely. Give me a Cricket's Head, please. It's a Bob's Brain, which got converted into a D8, which I really genuinely don't want to pop because I'm very happy with our current economy of items and stats. I have an entire army of bonies. How did this? It's because I have Death Mask. That's what that item does. Makes all bonies friendly. Okay. I like it. Good stuff. I can appreciate it for sure. Definitely a unique item, to say the least. Keep Larry's butt. I don't know what it does, but 404 is a dangerous road to go down. But anyway, along with this this soundtrack thing, a lot of your favorite movies just become so much better because of the soundtrack. You know, and the only one that I can think of right now, just because it's a well-known soundtrack, something like Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, not the greatest movie of all time, obviously, but you take out the soundtrack to it, that movie is significantly worse than it is with the soundtrack, because the soundtrack is so good. You know, you have songs like Hooked on a Feeling, and I think there's some ZZ Top that is in there. You know, some just banger songs that you have. Oh, re-roll me. Why not? No, you didn't, but you almost did, and boy, it would have been interesting. You've got some banger songs in the soundtrack, and that makes you genuinely enjoy the movie that much more. And on the flip side, I mean, you have movies like horror movies, where they're significantly less scary and lose their appeal when you take out the sound. If you've ever, like, if you have a fear of horror movies and you hate watching them, watch it without the sound, and you're gonna find that the movie is like 9 times less scary than it was with the sound, because you can use sound. You know, it's one of your senses. The human brain uses sound to signify certain things. You know, it's like when well, I mean, I'll just use the horror movie for an example. They use these tense sounds to, you know, signify that, oh, something bad is going to happen. Or they use no sound, and you're sitting there, you know, waiting for the jump scare, and then they do this, like, burst of sound, and the jump scare occurs, and you get scared to your almighty hell because it's a jump scare. The sound plays a part in that. And without these sounds, I don't know what, like, half of these do. Osteosarcoma, tearing flesh, I don't know what that does. This thing, Mom's Ring, chain reaction plus luck up. Oh, Lord. These are mechanical flies. We'll have them eventually. They're not great, so I'm going to re-roll them into Mom's Perfume, Birth Control, and Charm of the Vampire. Okay, sure. Why not? I do have a lot more shots than I did a minute ago. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we will roll with it and call it a day. Many of these rooms... Oh, my sweet baby Jesus. Many of these rooms are going to be insanely easy. Many of these rooms are going to be just easy. None of them are going to be hard. Let's cut to the chase here. But as I was saying, it is weird because, and many of you don't know this, but I go to a school that has a lot of deaf people at it. And I know a little bit of sign language to the point where, you know, I can somewhat communicate if needed to a deaf person. You know, I know enough sign language to communicate. And by being in an area that has a high deaf population, you look at life a little bit differently. You know, and you look at things like movies. You know, you would never think about how a movie is impacted by sound until you don't have the sound in it. You know what I'm saying? You know, mom transformation, that's pretty nice. You never know. We would have had it one room sooner if I would have taken Mom's bra there, but that's okay. You never really know how much sound impacts your life until you don't have it. And, you know, by looking at things from the perspective of a deaf person, you can gain, like, a lot of insight into just life in general, and gain an appreciation for life. You know, it's little things like, imagine a scenario where you're a architect, okay? You're an architect from, I don't know, friggin' Nebraska. What do I care? Pick a state, any state. And you go to a highly, you know, a dense population of deaf people area to build a new apartment complex. Okay, just because, you know, you're an architect, you want to build apartments, this is what you do, and you say, okay, they said they need more apartments in Pawnee, Indiana, okay? So you go to Pawnee, Indiana, which has a high deaf population. Pawnee is not actually a real place, it's the city from Parks and Rec, just, it's an example, okay? And you go to this, you go to the city and you start building this apartment complex, and you do all this stuff, build it, raise it, and then you realize you're not getting any business at this apartment. You know, people aren't renting apartments from you. And it's because when you think about things like what deaf people need in an apartment, okay? So for instance, instead of like a doorbell, you have like a little light that you press a button and a light goes on in the apartment, and it's supposed to let you know if there's somebody at the door. You know, it's little things like that where you wouldn't think about it unless you're around deaf people. You know, there's so much that is impacted by sound. You know, like even driving, you know, what happens when there's a guy gunning it right next to you and you don't notice it in the mirror? Normally, you know, a hearing person can hear a car whooshing by, a deaf person can't. And this isn't me saying like, oh, deaf people are at such a disadvantage, because when you have a sense that you're missing, whether it be, you know, hearing or sight, all of your other senses get amplified, and you're more aware of other stuff around you using other senses. I'm not saying you become like a superhero because you're deaf, but yeah, it's interesting stuff to me. And being around deaf people has made me more cognizant of this kind of stuff, and how it works, and just lifestyle as a deaf person. It's insanely interesting stuff to me. Sorry for going out on a rant right there for a little bit, but to wrap things up, Lion King, great movie. Dueling Pianos, great show. Soundtracks and movies, really good. You should watch them with them on the soundtracks. Watch movies with sound if you can. If you're deaf and you're reading captions on this video that I do not create, then I'm sorry for you missing out. And I hope to God that there's a way to improve being deaf in the future besides getting cochlear implants, which is a way to do it, but it doesn't give you perfect sound, perfect hearing, stuff along those lines. That's gonna do it for the first episode. Great run. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy, then as always, hit a like on the video, as that helps me out a lot. I will see you guys in the next one. Come by tomorrow for some more fun content. New series starting, and I think you guys are all going to really like it. Thanks again. Bye-bye.